get a mic down here to Scott. And this also is going to serve as Juan's media availability that was scheduled for in the morning. So if you have some questions beyond just maybe today's qualifying effort, feel free to ask those here in the next few minutes. Go ahead.
Juan, Scott Walsh from the Scranton Times. Standing out on pit road after Tony ran his lap, you kind of went over to his car and kind of said something kiddingly. What was that conversation like?
He actually came before I was gonna do my lap and said, "Dude, don't worry about it about last week. You're fine. Don't worry." Like trying to pump me up that it was nice. And when I finished the lap, I said, "You screw me," and said, I did exactly the same you would have done." So.
Other questions for Juan? Go ahead.
Can you just talk a little bit about Watkins Glen, and what you think about going back there?
I'm so excited. I'll tell you, it's so weird because if I could drive these things anywhere near, I could drive an open wheel on a road course. And say, we're good. But this thing doesn't drive like an open wheel, nowhere near. Yeah, I mean, it's like turn one, you can't touch the brakes. It rolls over. It's not agile. It doesn't do anything right on a road course. So I don't know. I can drive really good at road course, and it's like I'll drive it as fast as it'll go. But we always like Sonoma. I mean, we're there, but not. For some reason, we haven't really figured out our cars to be good enough. And I think the best example was Jamie's been on pole there for like 1,000,000 times, and he qualified like 20th or something with our car there. So I don't know. I don't. It's once a year, so I don't pay too much attention. Like any other Cup driver, I think.
Let's get Reed a mic right here.
At this point, Jamie 16th in points has a shot to make the chase if he puts together 6 good races. As an organization, do you change your focus at all? Is there anything you can do to help him?
Not really.
Progress toward that.
Not really. It's no. I mean, he's got his group of people. We got a group of people. I think as a team, we always work together and we always build the best race cars we can. And I think if we could bring something faster to the racetrack, it would mean that we haven't done a good enough job. But we bring every week as our fastest cars and our best equipment, so that's all we got.
Anything else? Got a question here and then a question from Jim. Go ahead, Bob.
Would you have been just as mad last week if it was at any track or because it was Indianapolis? Did it make any difference?
Not really. I don't care. That's what I told him before the race. I'll take a win in, either Martinsville or Indy. I don't have anything against Martinsville, but it's the opposite. So I don't. When I race, I never pay attention to. Oh, this is Indy. This is the one to. I don't. When I won Monaco, after I won Monaco, I was really excited because it's something. I think that's the only race as a kid I always wanted to win, was Monaco. It's where Senna used to dominate, and I was a huge fan of him, and it's always fun to watch. So that was a huge goal for me to try to get a win in Monaco. So. No, but it'd be cool to win that place as well. I don't care. I really, as a driver, you just want to do the best you can every week, and we need to make ourselves better to give ourselves more shots of winning and see what happens.
Go ahead, Jim.
Jim Undershaw, Observer One. You've talked previously about how you felt your team was running this season. That compared with Jamie winning the 500 and the Brickyard, if you guys, both of you, don't make the chase, do you think it's still a successful year for Ganassi Racing?
It's kind of crazy. Last year we made the chase and we didn't have anywhere near the speed we have this year as a team. But we had a lot of wrecks and a lot of everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. I don't, it's frustrating, yeah, but move on, be honest with you, I just go every week to get in the car and do the best we can, and at the end of the year you see what happens.
Anybody else? Juan, I may ask if you don't mind for the Hispanic media that cover our sport. If you could just comment on your qualifying effort today and also your outlook for Sunday's race here at Pocono Raceway.
No, I said I asked for a burger in Spanish. I did. La verdad estoy muy contento. Fue una muy buena clasificación. Es una pista normalmente tenemos buenos resultados, pero nunca clasificamos tan bien como queremos y haber clasificado segundo aquí es muy importante y ojalá podamos traducir esto a un buen resultado en la carrera. Entonces vamos a ver qué pasa.
Juan, thank you very much. Always good to have you in here. Thank you.